Right, so after a good bit of practice, we have it back welded up. I'm not sure if I ever did release the video, but there is footage somewhere of me and Benny from work cutting with a skinny disc all the way down this and relieving the pressure off of the old kingpin to allow for it to slide out. That still didn't work, which left us very pissed off. And then in the end, we went to Able Engineering, and they have a big electric hydraulic press, and it literally just went boom, and it was really annoying because we put a lot of effort into it and nothing happened. So here we are, welded up again. I've ground it back so it's sort of curvature again. It's not perfect, but that's what we've still got a tin of body filler for, so I think we're solved on that. I've also just chewed off these little bits here, because one thing I had noticed when the tractor was still driving was, as you got onto the end of your turn, the front end would lift just a little bit, and it was because that the bottoms of these have been worn out from years of driving and left the corners, which don't get touched as often, with a little bump in them. So as the riding stops came along, now it's quite nice. You can still see a little bit, but pretty much what it was doing, it was going like that, just lifting you out the bushes, which then allows this gap to open up, and that's how all the rubbish and stuff got in here, which made these so goddamn tight to get open. But nice job's a good one. And the way I did it, which you couldn't really see from the camera because I just had you sort of propped up over there, I tacked along here in just a few places just to keep it so it's in a good form, because right now this is a little bit of play, but this is without bushes. So I'll put the bushes back in, and in theory this should be nice and firm, grease it up, job's a good one. But after every time I did a bit of welding, I would put the kingpin back in, slide it up and down, twist it about, and make sure there were no tight spots. There's a little bit just sort of here-ish where I did do a really deep weld, because obviously this is quite a lot of metal here that's actually I've got to weld through, and that's still a little bit warm. So I did a really good weld there, but that shouldn't be as much of a worry, that having a tight spot there, because if you look at the shape of the kingpin, it fins in the middle here, because that is your grease bank. So the grease goes in here, and then it sits there, and what had basically happened here, nobody had greased it, so mud filled up in here. That's why you can move it. And that's also just reminded me, I'm pretty sure we cut through the grease nipple hole, so I've got to put a new one in. So that'll be a job just before I body fill it, I reckon. But it means now I'm happy to put this back on the tractor,